Hey, welcome to the mini story for the obsessive behavior lesson. Let's get started. Kathy always obsesses about English. She constantly worries about taking the TOEFL test. When she worries, she always rubs her hands together. They are always chafed. Her friend, Gabriel, is the opposite. He always opts to remain relaxed. He always reprimands Kathy. Kathy, stop obsessing about English, damn it! Kathy never stands up to Gabriel directly. She just says, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad. Then she says, but let's go to the library now and study English, please. Gabriel always nixes this idea. Hell no! We're not studying English! Kathy feels unsettled, but she says, hesitantly, okay. However, in her head, she silently starts to review English grammar. Then she feels much better. Okay, again, this time with questions. Back to the top. Kathy always obsesses about English. Does she think about English all the time?
Yes, she does. She thinks about English all the time.
Yes, that's right. She always thinks about English. Does she think about English in the morning?
Yes, she does. Yes, that's right. She always obsesses about English in the morning.
Yeah, that's right. She always obsesses about English in the morning. Does she think about English during the day?
Yes, she does. She always obsesses about English during the day.
Yes, that's right. She's obsessing about English, right? Always obsesses about English. So she thinks about English in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, before she goes to sleep. She obsesses about English. Does she obsess about French?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't obsess about French.
No, no, no. She doesn't care about French. She doesn't always think about French. She obsesses about English. Who always obsesses about English?
Kathy. Kathy obsesses about English.
Well, Kathy always obsesses about English. Does Gabriel always obsess about English?
No, does not obsess. Gabriel does not obsess about English.
No, no. Gabriel doesn't always obsess about English. Kathy always obsesses about English. She constantly worries about taking the TOEFL test. Does she obsess about the TOEFL test?
Yes, she does. She obsesses about the TOEFL test. She always obsesses about the TOEFL test.
Yes, yes, she's always obsessed with the TOEFL test. She always obsesses about the TOEFL test. When she worries, she always rubs her hands together. Right? She's always rubbing her hands together when she worries about English, when she obsesses about English. Because she always rubs her hands together, they are always chafed. Are her hands always red?
Yes, that's right. Her hands are always chapped. Her skin is always red. Uh,
Yes, that's right. Her hands are always chafed. The skin is always red. Is the skin always a little painful?
yes, that's right. Her hands are always chapped. So her hands are always a little painful. The skin is painful.
Yeah, that's right. Her hands are
Always
always chafed.
chapped.
So
Always
her hands are
chapped.
always a little painful. The skin is painful. The skin is a little bit red. Why are her hands always chafed? Well, they're always chafed.
Well, they're always chapped because she rubs her hand together too much when she worries about the English.
Because she rubs them together when she worries about English. Are they chafed because she washes her hands too much?
No, that's not why they are chapped.
No, no, that's not why they're chafed. Her hands are not chafed because she washes her hands too much. They're chafed because she rubs her hands together too much. They're chafed because she rubs her hands together. That's why they're red and painful. Now, her friend Gabriel is the opposite. He always opts to remain relaxed. Does he choose to remain relaxed?
Mm, no, he, she doesn't. She doesn't choose to remain relaxed.
Yeah, that's right. He opts to be relaxed. He chooses to be relaxed. To opt to means to choose. Now, we usually use opt to with an action. Opt to run. Opt to go shopping. Opt to stay relaxed. It goes with a verb. If you're choosing two things, if you have a red phone and a blue phone, you don't say, I opt the red phone. You might say, I opt for the red phone. If you say that, then it's okay. But usually we use it with verbs. You opt to do something. I opt to buy the red phone. We would say that. That would be okay. So he opts to stay relaxed. Does Kathy opt to stay relaxed? Does she choose to be relaxed?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't opt to be relaxed.
No, Kathy does not opt to stay relaxed. She always opts to be worried. She always
Opts to
obsesses
be
about English.
relaxed.
But Gabriel opts to remain relaxed. He chooses to remain relaxed. And he always reprimands Kathy. Does he criticize Kathy's obsession? Obsession's a noun. Does he criticize Kathy's obsession, Kathy's worrying?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. He
he does.
reprimands Kathy.
He
Does
reprimands
he tell her
Kathy.
she's wrong, that she's doing something bad?
Yeah, he reprimands Kathy. He tells her, stop obsessing about English. Stop obsessing about English, damn it. Right? He reprimands her. He reprimands her.
Yeah, that's right. He reprimands Kathy. He tells her, stop obsessing about English. Damn it. Right? He reprimands her. He criticizes her and tells her she's doing something wrong. Does Gabriel reprimand his mother?
No, Gabriel does not reprimand his mother. Gabriel
No, no,
does not
Gabriel does not
reprimand
reprimand his
his
mother. Who does Gabriel reprimand?
Gabriel reprimands Kathy.
Gabriel reprimands Kathy. Why does he reprimand Kathy?
Well, he reprimands Kathy because she worries about English too much. She obsesses about English.
Well, he reprimands Kathy because she worries about English too much. She obsesses about English. Does he reprimand Kathy all the time?
No, he doesn't reprimand Kathy all the time. All the time. Uh, He reprimands Kathy when she worries about English too much, when she obsesses about English.
Well, no, he doesn't reprimand Kathy all the time. When does he reprimand Kathy?
Uh, well, he reprimands Kathy when she worries about English too much, when she obsesses about English.
Well, he reprimands Kathy when she talks about English, when she wants to study English, and when she rubs her hands together. Then he reprimands her. How does he reprimand her? What does he say?
He reprimands Kathy by, he says, stop obsessing about English, damn it. Stop obsessing about English, damn it. Stop obsessing about English, damn it. But Kathy does not,
Well, he reprimands her by
Kathy
saying,
never stand up
Kathy, stop
to
obsessing
Gabriel.
about English, damn it. But Kathy never stands up to Gabriel.
Gabriel,
Does
Gabriel.
Kathy argue with Gabriel?
No, she doesn't, she doesn't stand up to Gabriel. She does not stand up to Gabriel. Gabriel.
No, no, she does not stand up to Gabriel. Does she disagree with Gabriel directly?
No, she never
No,
says
no, she never
something
says
to him.
something to him. She
She
never
never
disagrees. She never argues.
disagrees.
She
She
does
never
not stand up
argues.
to Gabriel.
Never
Does
does stand up
Kathy
to
stand
Gabriel.
up to other people?
Well, we don't know. Maybe she stand up to other people, but she maybe she maybe she will argue with her mom or other friends, but she won't stand up to Gabriel. When Gabriel when Gabriel reprimands her, uh,
Well, we don't know. Maybe she stands up to other people. Maybe she will argue with her mom or her other friends. But she won't stand up to Gabriel. When Gabriel reprimands her, does she stand up to him?
no, when he reprimands her, she doesn't stand up to Gabriel, doesn't stand up to him. She doesn't. She does not do that.
No, she doesn't. She does not stand up to Gabriel. He says, stop obsessing about English. Well, she doesn't argue with him. What does she say? Since she doesn't stand up to him, she just says, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad. But then later she says, let's go to the library now and study English, please. Gabriel gets angry. He always nixes this idea. Does Gabriel agree with the idea? No, no, he nixes the idea, right? He shoots the idea down. He destroys the idea. He immediately says no. He says, no, we are not studying English. He nixes the idea. Does he nix all of Kathy's ideas?
No, he doesn't. He does not mix all Kathy's idea. He always nixes. He always nixes uh, this idea. The idea Kathy wants to study English.
No, no, no. He doesn't nix all of Kathy's ideas. He only nixes her idea to study English. When she wants to study English, he always nixes the idea. He always says no immediately. No, we're not studying English.
We are
Does
not studying
Gabriel
English.
nix Bob's idea?
No, he does not nix
No, no,
Bob's
no. He
idea.
doesn't nix Bob's idea. He nixes Kathy's idea, right? Gabriel nixes Kathy's idea, not Bob's idea. And when he nixes her idea, what does he say?
Well, when he nixes Kathy's idea, he says, No, we're not studying. Hell no, we're not studying English. Hell no, we're not studying English. English. English.
Well, Gabriel always nixes the idea and says, hell no, we're not studying English. How does Kathy feel when this happens? Well, Kathy feels unsettled, right? She feels a little strange, a little uncomfortable. Does she feel very, very, very upset?
No, she does
No,
not.
she doesn't. She feels just
She feels
unsettled, a
just a
little
little
upset.
upset.
And then when she
Just a
feels
little upset.
unsettled, she says hesitantly, okay, it's okay. However, in her head, silently in her head, she is thinking about grammar and she is reviewing English grammar. Then she feels much better. When she says okay, does she say it strongly and quickly? No, 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 she does not. She says it hesitantly. She stops and she starts. She's not sure. She says, oh, okay. She says it hesitantly, right? When Kathy says okay, she does not say it directly. She says it very, very hesitantly. What does she say hesitantly? Well, she says okay hesitantly. All right. So let's go back to the top again. And this time I'm going to pause after key phrases. Please copy my pronunciation. Remember, this is not just repeating words. Repeating words does not help. You need to copy my pronunciation. When I go up, you should go up. When I go down, you should go down. Copy my intonation very carefully. Okay, let's go to the top. Here we go. Kathy always obsesses about English.
Kathy always obsesses about English.
Good. Kathy always obsesses about English.
Kathy always obsesses about English.
She constantly worries about taking the TOEFL test. When
She constantly worries about she constantly worries about taking the TOEFL test.
she worries, she always rubs her hands together.
When she worries, she always rubs her hands together.
They are always chafed.
They are always chapped.
Good. They are always chafed.
They are always chapped.
Her friend Gabriel is the opposite.
Her friend Gabriel is the opposite.
He always opts to remain relaxed.
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 Good. He always reprimands Kathy.
He always reprimands Kathy.
He always reprimands Kathy.
He always reprimands Kathy.
He says, stop obsessing about English, damn it.
Stop, he says. Stop obsessing about English, damn it. Damn it.
He says, stop obsessing about English, damn it.
He says, stop obsessing about English, damn it.
Good. Kathy never stands up to Gabriel.
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 She just says, I'm sorry, don't be mad.
She just says, I'm sorry, don't be mad. She just says, I'm sorry, don't be mad.
Then she says, but, let's go to the library now and study English, please.
Uh, then she says, but, um, but let's go to the library now and study English, please.
Gabriel always nixes this idea.
Gabriel always mixes this idea.
Gabriel always nixes this idea.
Gabriel always mixes this idea.
He says, hell no, we're not studying English.
Hell no, he says. Hell no, we're not studying English.
Kathy feels unsettled.
Kathy feels unsettled.
Kathy
Kathy feels unsettled.
But she says hesitantly, okay.
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 However, in her head, quietly, she starts to review English grammar. Then she feels much better. Okay, that is all for this mini story. Please pause now and try to tell all of the story yourself. Say it out loud, not silently. Say it out loud, speak it out loud. Try to tell all of the story using the new vocabulary and also using the correct pronunciation, the correct intonation. If this is difficult, if you cannot do it, no problem. Just listen again, listen again, listen again. Listening is most important. Okay, good luck. On to the point of view mini stories. Bye-bye.